Bonjour.
Yes. Bonjour. Hello.
Allô, ça va?
Ça va bien.
Ok, bienvenue dans la classe. Aujourd'hui, nous sommes dans la troisième lecture. We are in the third lecture. And in this lecture, we are going to do revision for the previous two lectures. And we are going to start something new. So be ready for that.
Okay.
In the first lecture, in the previous lecture, we have seen these vocabularies. So we are going to repeat practicing the vocabularies. Here, the vocabularies are in French. Here, they are in English. And we are going to make different expressions. Starting with this one, you repeat after me. Un jus. Can you say un jus?
Un jus.
Exactement. Une tasse.
Un jus.
Une tasse.
Une tasse.
Une tasse.
Une tasse.
Très bien. Et une table. Une table.
Une table.
Très bien. Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle.
Très bien. Tu t'appelles. Tu t'appelles.
Tu t'appelles.
Très bien. Comment tu t'appelles?
Comment tu t'appelles?
Très bien. Mademoiselle.
Mademoiselle.
Yes. So these are vocabularies that we covered last lecture. Then we come across something we say sujet personnel. Can you say sujet personnel?
Sujet personnel.
This sujet personnel means personal pronouns. I'm a subject personal pronouns. They are called the subject because they appear at the beginning of the sentence. So whatever you want to speak, you may start with the I, or you may start with the you may start with he, she, it, they, we. So all of these subject personal pronouns. In French, we have this one, je. Can you say je? Tu.
Tu.
Il.
Il.
Elle.
Elle.
Nous.
Nous.
Vous.
Vous.
Il.
Il.
Elle.
Elle.
Très bien. So these are personal subject pronouns. So when you want to talk about yourself, you start with je. That's why we say je m'appelle. The word m'appelle means my name. Je means I. I. So when you say je m'appelle, you are talking about yourself. When you say tita, tita pele, you are asking the other person. Tu, it means you. And this you, it is a you of singular. This you, it is a you of singular. Tu. So you can say tu.
Tu.
Okay. This is a you of singular. But for plural, I've put here UPL. This is a simple form for plural. So you can say vous. This vous means you in plural. Once you talk about more than one people, you want to refer to them together, you can use vous. Can you say vous?
Vous.
But this one, nous and vous, as you can see, when we speak, the final consonant S is not pronounced. They are not pronounced. That's why here we say je, tu, il, elle, nous. We don't say nous. We say nous. And here we don't say vous. We say vous. And here we don't say ilis. We say ili. And here we don't say elles. We say elle. So you can read it from the beginning to the end, like the way how I read. Je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle. Can you repeat? Read.
Je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle.
Très bien, très bien. So that's how we pronounce personal pronouns. Then we come across a simple song to make us remember the salutation. We had a song here to remember the salutation. We said a song in French is written une chanson. Une chanson. This means a song. The word chanson means a song. Can you say une chanson?
Une chanson.
Très bien. Means a song. A song. So we have this one. We say the melody is like if you're happy and you know, clap your hands. So here you go 2 times. Bonjour les amis, comment ça va? Bonjour les amis, comment ça va? Then you come across, ça va bien, ça va mal, ça va comme ci, comme ça. Bonjour les amis, comment ça va? So this is good morning, friends. How are you? Good morning, friends. How are you? It's fine, it's bad, it's 50-50. Good morning, friends. How are you? Can you try to sing? You said this day you will sing a little. Can you just pass through this words in that melody, please?
Okay. Bonjour les amis, comment ça va? Bonjour les amis, comment ça va? Ça va bien, ça va mal, ça va comme ci, comme ça. Bonjour les amis, comment ça va?
Très bien, très bien, très bien. Now I can see you can sing very well. So today we are going to see les auxiliaires. We call them auxiliaries. You can look at these spellings of these words here. Auxiliaire. We say auxiliaire. These auxiliaries, the same as in English, auxiliaries. En français, it means in French. Français, as we said, it means language. Les, we say les. Here it becomes Z sound because there is vowel A here. So we pronounce it in the title, les auxiliaires en français. Can you read this one, les auxiliaires en français?
Les auxiliaires en français.
Très bien, très bien. So we are told, il y a des auxiliaires. Il y a, it means there are. Des, this one, deux, it is pronounced de. It is pronounced de. Il y a des auxiliaires. It means there are 2 auxiliaries. Like in English, we have 2 auxiliaries in French. Il y a des auxiliaires. There are 2 auxiliaries. The first one is called être. You can see here the symbol on the top of A, like a capo, like a cape.
Yeah.
You can see this one shows that the pronunciation of E should be prolonged. It is like this, être. Can you say être?
Être.
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 Okay, être means to be. To be. To be, like in English, verb to be. Verb to be, it has so many meanings. So the second auxiliary is this one we call avoir. Can you say avoir?
Avoir.
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 Yeah, this one avoir, it means to have. Like when you say je suis here, in this one, être. When you say je, you see the je that we learned earlier, je, as that we learned in the previous lecture, means I, and suis means am. So here you get je suis means I am. Can you say je suis?
Je suis.
Très bien. But remember, do not say je suis. It is J, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. If a J upper, it is je suis. J. This one, not je suis. No, je suis. Yeah. There is a certain vibration in your tongue. Can you say je suis?
Je suis.
Très bien. This one, avoir, is like this one. We say j'ai. Can you say j'ai?
J'ai.
J'ai means I have. So now we are going to see how these verbs are applicable when you want to say I am or when you want to say I have. Let's start with the verb avoir. Verb avoir. Here I've written verb avoir au présent, means to have in present tense. To have in present tense. This is verb avoir, means to have in present tense. Actually, I want you to concentrate. After the lecture, I'm going to send you these notes. So it will be free. You can even print them so that they can assist you, or you can read them anytime in your phone. So here we are going to pronounce these vocabularies and these verbs. This one, we say j'ai. Can you start? J'ai. Again?
J'ai.
Okay, I'll be using the word like encore or répéter. If I say répéter means repeat, okay? Tu as. Répéter, tu as.
Okay. Tu as.
Très bien. Il a.
Il a.
This one, we are supposed to pronounce it il a. Il a. But if you say il a, it's like in primary school, you read baba. Mama, it's not so good. You say baba, mama. So here we say il a instead of saying il a, you know. So you can say il a. Can you repeat? Répétez, il a.
Il a.
Très bien. Elle a.
Elle a.
Très bien. Nous avons, but because,
Nous.
yes, here at the end there is S. Of nous, there is S,
yes.
And here it starts with the A, so the sound here will be Z. So we are going to have Z sound, and it will be pronounced like this. Nous avons. Can you say nous avons?
Nous avons.
Très bien. Vous avez. I don't hear you. You have muted. You've muted your phone. You've muted your device. I don't hear you. Yes, now it's fine.
Yes,
yeah, you muted it. Nous avons. Can you repeat? Répétez. Nous avons.
Nous avons.
Vous avez.
Vous avez.
Ils ont.
Ils ont.
Okay, we start again. J'ai.
J'ai.
Tu as.
Tu as.
Il a.
Il a.
Elle a.
Elle a.
Nous avons.
Nous avons.
Vous avez.
Vous avez.
Ils ont.
Ils ont.
Elles ont.
Elles ont.
Très bien, très bien. Now I see you can pronounce very well. So when we say j'ai, it means I have. Tu as, it means you have. But this you of tu, remember, it is singular. When you talk of a single person, we say tu as, means you have. If you want to say you have a cup, for instance, I will say tu as une tasse. We are going to see how to make sentences today. So here, je means I have. Tu as means you have. Il a means he has. Elle a means she has. Nous avons, yes, nous avons means we. Nous means we. Nous avons means we have.
Yes.
Vous avez means you have, but you of plural. You have. Vous avez. So there's a difference between tu and vous. When you say tu means singular. When you say vous means plural. Vous avez means you have. Ils ont. Ils ont means they have. They have. And that is they of males. Because iris, this one stands for he. And there is another ele, which stands for girls. So here we ended up here. Ils ont means they have. But we are going to learn something about gender. When we come across something called gender in French language, there is where you're going to differentiate between il and the elle. So after this, let us see something called verbe être au présent. Verbe être au présent. This means verb to be in present tense. Verb to be in present tense. Can you repeat after me? Verbe.
Verbe.
Être.
Verbe être.
Au présent.
Au présent.
Au présent.
Au présent.
Très bien, très bien. Now we have this one. You can see at the beginning of this conjugation, there is je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle. All these personal pronouns, they exist. So here, when you want to say I am, you are, he is, she is, we are, they are, they are. So this is about when you want to show attributes, or when you want to speak about yourself, when you want to say I am, maybe I am a teacher, je suis professeur, je suis professeur. The word professeur means teacher. Je suis professeur. So you connect verbe être, verbe to be, with the word professeur. You get to the sentence, je suis professeur. So we are going to practice to read these words. Je suis.
Je suis.
Tu es.
Tu es.
Il est.
Il est.
Elle est.
Elle est.
Nous sommes.
Nous sommes.
Vous êtes.
Vous êtes.
Ils sont.
Ils sont.
Elles sont.
Elles sont.
Now we start again. Répétez. Je suis.
Je suis.
Tu es.
Tu es.
Il est.
Il est.
Elle est.
Elle est.
Nous sommes.
Nous sommes.
Vous êtes.
Vous êtes.
Ils sont.
Ils sont.
Elles sont.
Elles sont.
Okay, so this verb être, you can make any sentence you want by using these vocabularies. Verb to be, when you want to express yourself or to express other people's feelings or behaviors, or you want to tell about their attributes. Coming also, we have we are going to see the sentences. But before we go to make sentences, let us see the vocabularies about object. Object vocabularies. Here we have object vocabularies. Here the word vocabularies in French, we say les vocabulaires. Can you repeat after me? Les vocabulaires.
Les vocabulaires.
Très bien. Les vocabulaires means vocabularies. So we have different vocabularies. I'll tell you the meaning of each and every vocabulary that's written in, but in your notes, you will be able to write again, or I will edit these notes to the extent that you can see the meaning of these words. In gomme. Can you repeat after me? In gomme.
In gomme.
In gomme means a rubber. That is the classroom object, photo. Then we have in radio.
In radio.
Très bien, très bien. Then we have in robe.
In robe.
Très bien. Robe means a gown, gauni in Kiswahili, gown, robe. Then we have in television.
In television.
This one, not television, 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 television.
In television.
Très bien, très bien. Then we have une dame.
Une dame.
Une dame means a woman. Now you can see neno demu in Kiswahili comes from French. Dame, woman. Then the Swahili people heard it, people speaking, French people speaking dame, they say dem, so they started to use this word. So in a dame, it means a woman in French. Then we have in orange.
In orange.
Très bien. In table.
In table.
In chaise.
In chaise.
Très bien, très bien. So these are some of the vocabularies that we can use to make chaise. Chaise. This is not a chaise, it is a chaise. Chaise.
Chaise.
Très bien. Chair. A chair.
A chair or
A chair, yes. A chair. A table, a chair, an orange, a woman, a television, a gown, a radio, a rubber.
Yeah.
Okay, we move. We have another vocabulary, these objects that are found in the classroom. We have this one, but you can see in the previous, in this page here, you can see these vocabularies, they've started with the word in, you can see in, okay? But here, they started with the This is nozzle, So in the future, we are going to learn, in the coming lecture, we are going to see the difference between masculine object and feminine object. In French, we have gender in objects. These are examples of objects or things or people, it depends. So nouns in French, they have gender. There are masculine nouns and the feminine nouns. All of these nouns which are starting with the in. This one with the e, and most of the nouns which are ended with the e, like dame, orange, table, chaise, gomme. These, they are in the feminine group. They are in the group of female. We call female nouns. But this is coming lecture. And these nouns which are not ended with the e, they start with the All these nouns, they fall into the group of masculine gender. Masculine gender means vya kiume. Vile kule vinavyoanzia na ine vinakuwa vya kike, hivi huku vinakuwa vya kiume. So vitu vina jinsia. Kuna vitu vya kike na vitu vya kiume kwenye Kifaransa. Yes.
So you mean that ukiwa yani kwa mfano ukiwa unaongea hivyo vitu ukiwa na wanaume wenzako, so you have to use is ya huku, sio ine.
Okay, hiyo sasa iko hivi. Ukiwa unaongea na watu, haijalishi unaongea na mwanamke au mwanaume, kwenye kutumia vitu utatumia kulingana na kama jinsia hicho kitu ilivyo. Haijalishi unaongea na nani, ila inajalisha hicho kitu kina jinsia gani. Kwa unaweza ukawa unaongea na mwanaume lakini vitu unavyotaja ni vya kike, utatumia hizo nani za kike. Unaweza ukawa unaongea na mwanamke lakini kitu unachokitaja ni cha kiume, utatumia hizo za kiume. So it's not the matter who you speak to, the matter of object. Yeah, object. So now we come across to read these ones.
Okay.
This one, it is in nozzle. We say Can you repeat after me? Un stylo.
Un stylo.
Un stylo. It is a stylo, not a stylo. It is a stylo. Stylo. Frenchy. All words which are ended with the a, e, o, u. When these words are at the final of a word, you have to ascend your voice, to accent your voice, to stress your voice. So it is like this. Stylo. You see, stylo, stylo, stylo. It is like that. You can see. So you can say stylo.
Stylo.
Très bien. And you can see even this one, we say ine radio. No, we say radio because the final or it must be up. The voice should be up. So that's how we do. That's how we do. Then come la dernière fois, un stylo. Un stylo. Are you back?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay, let us finish up. I was we were here in vocabulary here, so you can see this one. I was saying un stylo. Répétez après moi. Un stylo.
Un stylo.
Un crayon.
Un crayon.
And there is this. You don't see the screen.
Now I can see it.
You can see it, right?
Yes, yes. Now I can see it.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
This yes here, it is wrong written, eh? It's wrong written. It is not there because we are in the singular here. SC was not supposed to be here. This one. So this one is the un crayon. Un stylo means a pen. Un crayon means a pencil. A pencil. Un livre. This one, un livre.
Un livre.
Un cahier.
Un cahier.
Un téléphone.
Un téléphone.
Un chemin.
Un chemin.
Due. Un monsieur.
Un monsieur.
Un monsieur. This one is monsieur, not zier. Monsieur.
Un monsieur.
Très bien. Un stylo, I said it means a pen. Un crayon means a pencil. Un livre, oui. Livre, livre means a textbook. Kitabu. Livre, kitabu. Textbook, textbook. Un cahier means exercise book, daftari. Exercise book.
Okay.
This one means cahier. Then we have un téléphone. Un téléphone. This means a telephone. A telephone, especially that we use in the office. Table telephone there. Like of TTCero, who's the big one. But for mobile phone, like these ones, we say mobile. Like in English, mobile. So tunasema mobile. Or we have another word, we call them portable. Portable. It's something that is portable. You can have it anywhere, you can carry it easily. So, but normally we use this one, un téléphone. Can you repeat after me? Un téléphone.
Téléphone.
Un téléphone.
Un téléphone.
Très bien. Un chemin. Un chemin means a way. A way. Dia. Chemin. Dia. Chemin. Then we have un monsieur. Do you know the meaning of un monsieur?
A man.
Monsieur. Do you know the meaning of this word? Mr. or sir. Okay. Are you there?
Yes, I'm
Hello?
here.
Okay.
Yes, hello.
Okay. Un monsieur means Mr. or sir. A Mr. or a sir. Mwanaume. So now we have this title, Composer les phrases. If you have ever used the emails, when you want to write a message in email, when you are in the email page, you can see wameandika compose, compose. Compose, it is a French word. When you say composer, means write les phrases, sentences, or making sentences, to write or to make sentences. And j'ai, verbe avoir, and verbe être, we have sentences. We are going to read these sentences. You read after me. Je suis étudiant.
Je suis étudiant.
It means I am a student. I am a student. Then we have this one. Tu es professeur.
Tu es professeur.
You are a teacher. You are a teacher. Then we have this one. Il est un ingénieur.
Il est un ingénieur.
Très bien. He is an engineer. Then after verbe être here, we have a verb avoir. After verb to be, all of these sentences, they've used the verb to be. Je suis, tu es, il est, all these are verb to be. When we come across verb avoir, we have this one. J'ai un stylo. Can you repeat after me? J'ai un stylo.
Can you say it again?
J'ai un stylo.
Un stylo.
Très bien. Means I have a pen. I have a pen. Then we have elle a une orange. Exactement. Elle a une orange.
Elle a une orange.
Nous avons une radio.
Nous avons une radio.
Très bien. Elle a une orange means she has a orange or she has an orange. OK? Nous avons une radio.
Yes.
Nous avons une radio means we have a radio. Then vous avez une voiture. Vous avez une voiture means you have a car. Voiture means vehicle or car. Can you read after me? Vous avez.
Vous avez une voiture.
Voix. It's like on les voix. This is voiture.
Okay. Vous avez une voiture.
Très bien, exactement, très bien. Et puis, nous allons voir les nombres. Today, I have to teach you numbers, number 1 to number 10, as you can see here. So we are going to practice these numbers from the first number. Actually, the first number is 0, and in French, we say 0. 0. This is 0. Can you say 0?
0.
0.
0.
Très bien, très bien. So we have this one. Un. Can you repeat after me? Un.
1,
2.
2,
3.
3,
4.
4,
5.
5,
6.
6,
7.
7,
8.
8,
9.
9,
10.
10.
10.
Can you say it again?
10.
10,
6.
10,
6.
6,
10.
6, 10.
Okay, exactement. Très bien. So this one means 1. 2 means 2. 3 means 3. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9 means 9, and this means 10. So the strategy is how to pronounce these words. It's the same as the that we have pronounced it is in nasal. You pronounce it from your nose. Okay? This one, Then this one, de, it is written deux, but we pronounce it de. We don't say deux, we say de. Okay? This one, it is written trois, but we pronounce it trois. Can you say trois? Trois. Très bien. This one, yes, exactement. This one, we write it quatre, but we pronounce it quatre. Très bien. Il est que, if you remember in A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, F, O, P, Q, que, this one. Quatre. Then we have cinq. Yes, cinq. This one, yes, it is written cinq, but we pronounce it cinq. Can you repeat? Cinq.
Cinq.
Très bien. This one is written as in English 6, but it is pronounced six. Six. Yes, it is simple. Six. Très bien, très bien. This one is written seputi, but it is pronounced set. This P, it is voiceless. This P is not heard in pronunciation.
Okay.
Say set.
Set.
Très bien. This one is like in Kiswahili, wheat. Très bien. Wheat. Then we have neuf. Yes. At the end, we have this. Can you repeat this?
This.
So here we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it is a tongue twisting. We say tongue twisting. That means you use your tongue, you practice the pronunciation of a certain language. Like in Kiswahili, we have kafa, manzese, mazishi, sinza. This one is a tongue twister. Or we can say kipi kikusikitishacho. So we are practicing tongue twisters so that a person can master how to pronounce a certain words in a certain language. So in French, these numbers you can sing or you can pronounce them as tongue twisters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you try?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Très bien. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you'll be practicing these numbers to the extent that will be flexible. After here, we're going to see the numbers from 11th number up to 50. We can reach up to 50 for the second lecture. For the other lecture, I mean, it will be the 4th one. So this is what I prepared for today. You have to concentrate on these 2 auxiliary verbs, verbe être and verbe avoir. How to say I am and how to say I have. I can say I am a teacher, je suis professeur. But if I want to say I have a phone, j'ai un téléphone. J'ai un téléphone means I have a phone. So there are 2 different words here utilized. The first one is je suis. Je suis.
Je suis.
That means I am. When you say j'ai means I have. And here we have seen those verbs with the all personal pronouns like je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle. Here, these are personal pronouns that we have seen in the last lecture. And the personal pronouns still exist. Je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, ils, elles. But when we come to speak of verbe être, to be, so we connect je and suis. We get je suis, tu es, il est, elle est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont, elles sont. Can you repeat here?
Je suis, tu es, il est, elle est, nous sommes, vous êtes,
vous êtes,
elles sont.
Très bien, vous êtes.
Vous êtes.
Vous êtes.
Vous êtes.
Okay. There is a song.
Vous êtes.
There is a song for these vocabularies. When you come across to watch this video, you'll be able to sing. You can try your best. Je suis mannequin. Tu es mannequin. Il est mannequin. Elle est mannequin. Nous sommes mannequins. Vous êtes mannequin. Ils sont mannequins. Elles sont mannequins. This is a Congolese song. Yeah, it is a Congolese song that you can practice. Je suis papa, tu es papa. You put any word here. You can say je suis professeur, tu es professeur, il est professeur. Or you can say je suis papa, tu es papa, il est papa. But you cannot say il est papa parce que papa it's for male. You cannot say she is a father. You can't say that. But all in all, you can practice by singing. But the important thing is you have to note verb to be. These things you have to note them. Verb to be and verb to have. To have when you want to possess something, and this to be when you want to express something. And we have seen the sentences and we have seen the objects, how to possess these stuffs. And we have seen the attributes like je suis étudiant, I am a student, I am student. Tu es professeur, you are teacher. Il est un ingénieur, he is an engineer. Then we have seen sentences which shows the possession, to possess, that are accompanied with the auxiliary avoir, to have, like this one. J'ai un stylo. Elle a une orange. Nous avons une radio. Vous avez une voiture. All these three, four sentences, the last four sentences, they're showing possession. If you have any questions so far.
No, sir.
You are welcome. So I'm going to send you a link. You are going to play game, and also I'm going to send you these notes for more practices. Au revoir.